Yo guys, how's it going? We're back for another episode of our Newcastle career mode. Starting off today's episode, back where we left off. We'll jump straight into a training session to start this one off. We'll go in and upgrade your boy Joel Linton. Try and get your dribbling up again, boy. Then we have Fernandez that we're going to try and upgrade as well in his dribbling. We also have midfield, Longstaff of course, trying to upgrade you to get alongside your brother. Centre backs, two main centre backs injured. Tarkovsky, we'll bring you in. We tried to upgrade your dribbling because it weren't very good, didn't we? So we'll upgrade that. And then we have obviously the wing backs, and we probably need to bring in a goalkeeper at some point as well, to be fair. So we'll have to have a look at that at some point, but for now that'll do. And not the best of things there, to be honest, but it's fine. And here we are into our first game of today's episode. As you see in the leaderboard so far, we're dropped down to 8th. Obviously everyone around us has played their third game, so we have dropped down to 8th. But if we can get something out of this game, fair enough, it's going to be a difficult one away against Tottenham. That is not a nice colour kit. I do not like that. We'll go with it anyway, but I don't like the colour of that kit. Anyway, we'll go out with the same starting lineup as the last episode, being as it did so well. And this could be a crucial game for us if we want to be doing decent this season. But let's wait and see. And here we are. We are back under the back on the pitch, shall I say? Not under the stadium, but here at the Spurs Stadium, which is called, I don't know if it's called the Olympic Ground or something, I'm not sure. But anyway, we are here, it's happening. What are we going to be saying? Are we going to be able to be causing a problem to Tottenham? We caused a problem to the other side of North London, which was Arsenal. Can we do it against this one as well? It'll be a big push, but if we can do it, perfect. And that was one of the main men in the last episode, as well as alongside, if they do show him, Joel Linton, who scored a banger of a goal. Still can't believe that, to be honest. But as we see the Spurs line up here, Gazzaniga in goal, Vertonghen, Alderweireld, Davis, Mariano, Sissoko, Skip, Lamela, Ericsson and Enkudu, and Parrott up front. Why are they playing Parrott up front and not Kane? Because it seems like a very strong side apart from Parrott up front, which I don't know why they're playing him there. But now it's our turn to show you our lineup, which is of course the same as last episode: Dubravka, Yedlin, Shaw, Tarkovsky, Fernandez and Willems, Phillips, Hayden and Shelvey, and then the two front men, Joel Linton and Almiron. And then you see our bench as well, which we do want to be giving St. Maxime some time, a little bit more time in the games so far. But two men that have impressed us, that fair enough, Tarkovsky, when he's came in, he hasn't done a lot at the minute, but Calvin Phillips has definitely been in amongst the action since he's joined, and I'm very happy. Let's see if he can carry it on in this game. Ericsson now on the ball, giving it back to Pratt, who doesn't want the ball a lot right now, to be honest. Good interception from Willems to Shelvey. Turn you, man. Good lad, keeping the ball nicely there. Hayden and Joel Linton. Almiron. Free kick. Okay, that is what we... Is it a free kick or a penalty? I think it was on the edge of the box. Not quite. Oh, he's been sent off. Musa Sissoko has been sent off. That is a big decision from the ref. That is a very big decision. That could affect our chances of winning this game. That'll free up our midfield a lot. Oh ho ho, this is our chance, boys. This is the chance to get the game in our hands. Can we do it? I'll be delighted if we can. Oh, let's see. Can we do it? Can we do it? Oh! Oh! I told you this. I said when I first tried this free kick technique, I'm going to be scoring a hell of a lot more goals. And Almiron has just picked out the top corner with a fantastic free kick on the edge of the area. Pings it into the top corner. No chance for Gazzaniga. What a finish, my son. I think it deflects off of Ben Davies, to be honest. But I cannot ask for more than that from you, boy. I was so excited about using this new free kick technique because I knew I'd be able to score more free kicks with it and better accuracy as well. And that just proves it as Almiron gets his third goal of the season. Banging. Let's go. Ericsson gives the ball to Lamela. Lamela, he's done it so far. Lamela is killing it down that side. Ericsson gives the ball to Parrott. Who, nearly gave away some possession there. Oh, that was not good. Good save, though, from Dubravka. A decent Ericsson effort there, but good save from Dubravka. We let him have a bit of space. He took the shot, but very, all stretch, he does get his hands to the ball very nicely as well. Good lad. Right, as they get the corner, Williams at the front post. We've got to keep our eye on your boy, because he's getting a lot of space. That ain't how I expected him to do that free kick. I thought that that come back to Phillips. Let's just keep the ball a little bit. Hayden. Phillips. That's it. Come on. Joelinton. Almiron's making the run. Can we make it 2? Oh, he's hit the post. That was a decent effort there from Almiron, but this time it hits the post. Sure, why not? Almiron. Good lad. Shelby. Phillips. No, not quite enough space. Here we go. Shelby's got a bit of space. Oh, he's hit the outside of the post. That was an effort and a half. Oh, we're causing trouble, boys. We're causing trouble. There we go. It's Hayden from the throw. Calvin Phillips. Joelinton. Just keep the ball, lad. Good lad. Good lad. Hayden. Shelby has a bit of space. I probably could have given the ball to Almiron there. But Phillips takes it past his man. Can he finish? He can indeed. In his third game in the Premier League, he finds himself getting the ball in the back of the net to make it 2-0. And like I said, there is a lot of space in the midfield against this side right now because of the way that we are playing. Because they're a man down, that space has just been left open. And you know what? I'm really enjoying the way that the ball and players move on this game. I really like it. It is a lot more realistic, and I do like the way it is being played. And right now, you can tell how much I'm enjoying it because I'm in the lead once again. And Phillips getting his first goal of the Premier League. Well done, my son. That is half time. It does mean we are taking a lead at Tottenham's ground. A 2-0 lead at that into the half-time break with Calvin Phillips getting a goal and Almiron with a perfect free kick into that top corner 9 minutes in after Sissoko got sent off, not let off. And at the end of the day, since that point, we have dominated the game. But let's see if we can do more of the same in the second half. Fernandez, Hayden, Joelinton, Almiron. Joelinton making a run. Lays it off to Calvin Phillips to get his second. He's just laid it into a bit too close to Gazzaniga there. Probably could have done a little bit better, to be honest. It was not the best of shots, to be honest. It wasn't very good shot-wise, but that's fine. We've got a corner, which John Joe Shelby is going to whip in. He's whipped it into Share, not quite. Hayden. Almiron, no. I was expecting him to hit an absolute banger there. Didn't quite work. Tarkovsky, let's not have him out there because we want him at the back. They've took a long time to actually try and come forward there. He should have just tried to get a bit of a counter-attack going. But Nkudu is just running at the defence right now. No one really troubling. Oh, Yedlin's pace caused the problem there. Nkudu, and good interception from John Joe Shelby. Tarkovsky. Yedlin. Oh, that is a lot of space for Yedlin. That is a lot of space for Yedlin. You don't want to be giving Yedlin that kind of room. It's passed back into Calvin Phillips, who finds the back of the net beautifully with a finesse shot there. Bottom corner, 3-0, and his second goal of the game. Very well done by the lad. I didn't even mean to pass it to him. It was meant to go to the man in front, who is Isaac Hayden, I believe that is, making the run in. He jumped over the ball, left it for Phillips, and he found the back of the net beautifully. If I wanted to, I could have passed it over to Almiron, to be fair. He had a lot of space after that, but Calvin Phillips, nice and calm. Very nice and calm into that bottom corner. And it does mean we are now 3-0 up against Tottenham. What is going on, boys? He's caused a lot of problems so far in these opening games, so I'm glad he's off the mark. What was that for a pass from Mariano into Lamela? Kane, Lamela. Longstaff is very slow. Very slow. But Lamela winning the ball. Longstaff nearly getting the ball back there. Eriksson. He's laid it off to Licelso. Oh, that was a finish and a half. That's 3-1. Very well done. That was a banging finish. I can't take nothing away from that. Very good finish. Look at that. See, that wasn't very good defending, to be honest. They were concentrating on the man behind them instead. And obviously, it's trained in this game that you've got to basically do a lot of the defending. That time, I didn't do very well at it. I tried to recover with the midfielder instead of going out with the defender because I thought that would be a better thing to do. But Lo Celso gets himself the goal to put them 3-1. Will get themselves a goal back. Hopefully, we can keep it. 3-1 the victory. And Calvin Phillips getting 2 of the goals. And Almiron banging a free kick at the start of the game. Absolutely killing it. And who shall I give man of the match to in this one? They've gave it to Phillips. I think I have to give it to him. How well he's played over these over the first couple of games. He's played brilliantly. He's just not got the goals. And to be fair, now he's banged 2 goals. He's only supposed to be a centre defensive mid. And he is proving a lot more than what he is set out to be, basically. And a 3-1 win at away at Tottenham is a perfect victory, as you see the Sissoko red card. And what I am going to do, just for this, I'm going to wait until Almiron's free kick is taken here. Watch this. Oh, boy. That is a banging free kick from Almiron. Oh, I love it. 2 goals of the season contenders in the first 2 episodes. Well, 2 episodes of actually having games in. 8 minutes in Sissoko. Almiron bangs in the free kick from it. And Phillips wrapping up the victory with 2 more goals. Can't ask for more than that. Let's go into our post-match interview. And Phillips is getting it with 2 goals to secure the win. Phillips was the hero today. Any thoughts? He played brilliantly. An overall great performance from him. He played very well. Like I say, he has over the entire season so far. I cannot complain about the lad. So, honestly, can't be more happy with him getting the goals. Chances were of winning were slim. Did you expect it? We knew it would be a challenge. But, at the end of the day, we overcame it. Got the 3-1 win. Somehow, Sissoko fucked him over, basically, at the start of the game. Ended up winning by 2 goals today, despite the slow start. How? Were you nervous about not scoring in the first half? No. Full confidence in the lads. We didn't have any problems at the start. Like, we scored 9 minutes in. Fair enough, it was from a free kick, but that doesn't matter. And here we are for our second game of today's episode. We've got a game against Watford here. We'll go in against this one. It is at home, so hopefully if we can put out the same sort of performances as we have in the last couple of games, we're going to have no problems. Again, we're going out with the exact same side. And hopefully, let's just carry on this kind of form, boys. Let's see if we can. And here we are, back for our second game of today's episode. Hopefully carry on in the same way that we started it, and the same way we started the season, to be fair. It's what we got, 7 points from 9, and we've faced 2 of the big 6 as well. Would you say big 6? Yeah, we'd say 2 of the big 6 we've played already, and we've carried out 4 points from them games. That is big. And now we've got Watford. Not an easy game, obviously. A very decent side. St James's Park we are at, and hopefully this home crowd will get behind us all well and good, and hopefully we'll be able to pull out all the stops for them. As you see here, Newcastle top of the table. We're one of... there's a few teams that haven't yet lost, but obviously... very early on in the season, and Almiron 3 games in these last 3 games scoring 4 goals, and obviously the pinpoint one out of all of them was in the last game with that free kick. We've had 2 banging goals so far this season. We've had Almiron's free kick and then Joel Linton's overhead kick. So hopefully if we can carry on scoring that sort of calibre of goals, it's going to come up brilliantly. But as we do come up against one of the players, I believe that man on the end is Hernandez, who is a player that I do want to look into getting. He's only 20 years old, I want to say. I'm not sure if that's right, but I think it is. And that'll be a big signing if we can get that. Just a player to fill in some spots, I guess. As you see, our lineup, Dubravka, Yedlin, of course, you know the drill, everyone that's in the side. Your main man, Phillips, and Joel Linton out, Miron up front. Then you've got theirs, which is Dalberg in goal, Firmino, Cabasele, Dawson, and Ziegler. Hughes, Capoue, Chalabar, and Sima, and Gray and Hernandez. They definitely haven't weakened their side for this game. Is too right, to be honest, because of the way we've started. But let's get this game underway. Hayden, though. Now we can sort of get a bit of a counter-attack going here. Phillips has been took out. Hayden's carried on the run. Joel Linton's got a bit of space. If he can run into it, he can. He's got the pace to do him. He's made the save. Good save there from Dalberg. A decent attempt. And there, Chalobah getting a yellow card for his tackle on Phillips, because that was not a good challenge at all. As you see the replay here, not a good challenge, as Phillips just gives the ball off just in the right place. But again, good save from Dalberg, because Joel Linton was looking trouble in there. As we get our corner, Almiron, obviously the man to whip the ball in. We've got a couple of men in the middle. Joel Linton is one of them, and that is going out for a goal kick. Unlucky Joel Linton. Well played though, my man. Trying to get into the position. Just couldn't quite get the header on target. Unlucky. Jetro Williams has given the ball away, but Fernandez has been one of our best players so far right now in the defence. He's been rock solid, to be honest. Go on, Fernandez. Just keep your man there. Don't let him pass. Good lad. Good defending. Good defending. Oh, I thought that was going in. I went silent then because I thought Capoue had knocked that perfectly. But apparently he sliced it horribly. That went very far wide. I thought he'd hit that perfectly when it looked like it was. I knew he was going for the shot. It worried me a little bit. You played well there. And he's tried to take the ball back. It is a little bit of a foul there, but he's won the ball back. No, get the ball away. No, that is banging play. And Phillips, not Phillips, Dubravka, they deserve a goal. They deserve a goal right now. Oh, boy, they are putting us under pressure. This might be our first loss. I have a feeling this is going to be our first loss, because right now, Dubravka is saving our arses. Honestly, not for him, we would have been a few goals down right now. We've got very lucky so far. Ziegler is what I'm going to say. Phillips has managed to keep the ball on the pitch, and we've managed to play our way out there. How we've managed that, I don't know. Yedlin's got a lot of space to run into, Almiron, what a pass from Yedlin. Let's take it back. And back outside. Good play from Almiron. No. Oh, that was the best run we've had so far this game. And well done to Yedlin for one, finding that pass, and then Almiron making that run perfectly. He looks very strange on this game. He looks like, you know, he looks a bit like one of the Kardashians. It's strange. I don't like it. But 0-0 at half time. They've caused us a lot of problems, but we've caused them problems right at the end there. Let's hope we can take that kind of attacking into the second half, because we really need to do so. Phillips, Shoulder. As long as we can keep the ball, it helps. Hayden, Phillips has got a bit of space, but Shelby's now got the space. And come on, Joelinton, make a run, man. You got to be making a run there. Hayden, Phillips. Okay, it's found to Joelinton. Phillips, and it's his third goal in 2 games. Joelinton finding the assist, and Phillips is killing it right now in this episode. Killing it. He hasn't done a lot so far until this goal, but well done to the lad for getting the goal. Oh, he's killing it. I'm loving it. I'm loving every second. Let's hope for a bit more of that, lad. From a championship player in Leeds United who's come up into the Premier League and started tearing shit up with no problem whatsoever. And we're now 1-0 up in a game where it looked like we were very much struggling. And he's given us a little bit of respite now. I'm very happy. Come on, let's carry it on now. Dubravka plays the ball off to Cher. Tarkovsky. Fernandez now, who's been a very good player up until this point. Jesus, don't do that to me, man. Tarkovsky, that is easy for them to score now. Yeah, Dubravka, very unlucky there, son. Very unlucky. Too much power in the shot. Has took it past the goalkeeper, and it is 1 apiece now. Is it Seema that got that? I think that's Seema. That was bad. I was just praising Federico, how well he'd done in this game so far. And then he goes and gives the ball away that leads to a goal to draw on back level. Oh, it was Saar, another player that I actually want. And it's just hit his arm. Instead of hitting his hand, he's hit his arm and it's gone in. Unlucky from Dubravka. He's played so well up until that. It's not really his, well, it is his fault, but not his fault at the same time. At the end of the day, it was the defence's fault. Hughes. Okay, he's just been took out. John Joe Shelver. Just keep on your man. Willems, get back. I know Gray has got pace, but Jesus. Yedlin. Yedlin, what are you doing? No. No. 2 defensive mistakes has led them to 2-1 up now, and Capoue has got them in the lead. No. Not what we needed in this game. We've dominated 2 of the best sides in the league, and now Watford are just proving that they're not doing very well in the league, because they're just making us look like fools now. Because this defensive display, since that first mistake, oh my God, is it going badly or not? Yes, it is. Dubravka, bad positioning there. Not going to lie, bad positioning. Yeah, so 2-1 down. Not what we wanted at all. Shit. 63 minutes in, Capoue gets his goal. They deserve to be in the lead, to be honest, the way they played in the first half. I ain't got no complaints. Willems, win that. No? Okay. That was a cock-up. Hayden, good lad. Now, bit of space. We've got a bit of space. Joelinton, through, shoot. And the keeper makes the save. Dalberg coming to their rescue there, because Joelinton had a free effort at goal, to be fair. Should have probably aimed at the front post. He didn't look like he had that covered. Oh well, never mind. We've got the corner. A decent cross here from Almiron. No. Hayden. Oh. Decent effort, lad. very unlucky, to be fair. To even try and get that on target is... It's not quite... Oh, it weren't far. That would have been a finish and a half if that had gone in. A finish and a half. And that is the first loss of the season. It was going to come at some point. It's just a shame it came in a home game. After a game where we played so well against Tottenham. You're right there. We just weren't at it at all, to be honest, in this game. Phillips obviously grabbing his goal. Well done to him. And this game's man of the match it's on a low point, let's be honest. But for my man of the match, for this game, I'm going to give it to Bravka. Fair enough, he let 2 goals in. This first one was sort of his mistake in a sense, because it hit his arm instead of his hand, and he should have maybe... It was difficult for him to keep it out, but he maybe still should have. And the second one, he wasn't in the best of positions. But at the end of the day, how many saves he made before that that happened? At the end of the day, he had that many shots on his goal. It was going to happen at some point. But at the end of the day, like I say, players weren't making the run and shit like that in this game. And it's just a shame that it had to come so early on in the season. But at the end of the day, it was always going to happen at some point. We didn't seem up to scratch in this one as we go through to our post-match interview. What are you saying? A difficult game today. The players seem to be lacking in confidence. Why are you smiling, my man? He didn't. No, he didn't. It weren't. No, the confidence was fine. We just didn't seem to be making runs that we should be or anything like that, to be honest. After they got ahead in the second half, Newcastle could not pull level. What is your take on this turnout? We couldn't play our usual game. We played well, but it wasn't good enough. We have no excuses. We couldn't play our usual game. They played very well to adapt to the way that we were playing at the end of the day, and they played well. Capoue was one of the best players on their team. I wouldn't say that, to be honest. There was other players, just because he scored, there was a lot. Saw, when he came off the bench, he was more... concentrate on what we can do better. Exactly. But I'd say Saw, he came on the pitch and made a big difference. And also, Gray caused a lot of problems in the first half as well with his pace. But here we are into transfer deadline day. We'll sim that and we'll go and maybe try and find a couple of players to buy recently. So Fred is a player I'm going to try and sign. 13.5 million for him. I cannot complain at that if I can get him for that kind of money. So we're going to go in and try and buy him. I think he'll be a very good signing for the club, to be honest. A very good signing. Don't know who he'd knock out a position, to be honest. I'd probably say Shelvey. Just because of the way that Phillips is playing at the minute. And Hayden. He has to play in his position. He's a very rock solid CDM. So let's try and get someone that can play on the front foot a little bit. Let's see what we can do. It's a very good signing if we can do it. Offer transfer fee of let's go 12 mil. See what they say about that. Obviously, it's a player that doesn't play a lot in real life. So in real life, it'd be an average. It would be a signing that could actually happen because he ain't actually doing anything. You're going to have to do better. 21.1 million. Are you having a doddle? You're off your tits if you think I'm playing 21 million for fucking Fred. No chance. 14, I'll give you. I ain't going no more than 18. 18 is my max limit on Fred. I ain't going no more than that. Unless it's like something stupidly small. No. I don't care if it's set. You coming down or I ain't buying them. You think I'm paying 21.1 million for Fred? You're off your tits. 16. you're having a doddle if you think I'm paying 21 million for your boy. No chance. That's fine, because I ain't paying 21 million for him. I am not paying 21 mil for him at all. Off. We're going to try and sign Bakayoko as well. They want 21 to 32 million for him. Are you taking the piss? For Bakayoko, another player that doesn't play. Oh, we're meeting up with Frank. Hello, glad you made it. Let's take a seat. Yeah, let's. How are you, Frank? You look different in this game. Allow me to start with an initial offer. There we go. We got there in the end. There'd be two decent players to have in our midfield. We'll go with 14 as our opening offer. See what they say. Watch them come out with something stupid like 28 mil. What are they going to... 23.4. It's not as much as I thought they were going to say. I honestly thought they were going to absolutely rinse me dry, to be honest. Counter. Propose new. What did we offer? So we'll offer 16 is actual value. I don't know how much I want to pay for him, to be honest. I ain't going to lie. 16 mil is a decent offer, I'd say. We're not paying 23 million for him, Frank. It's not happening. Mate, you ain't getting 23 million for Bakayoko. It is not happening. Counter. Produce. 17.5. We'll offer that. See what they say to that. What do you think, Frank? 17.5. You're going to take some time to think about it. 3 have come back. We've got a transfer offer for Yedlin. No. Hell no. Are we selling Yedlin? He has been a beast so far. Yep. So they're saying they still want 23.4. They're still saying they want 21. I'm not paying that much for either of them. Negotiate. What is the last offer I paid for? I gave them. What was the last offer I gave them? Negotiate. If you accept 18 mil, I'll accept. Or 18.5 is the most I'll go. Because I really don't... I might go a bit more, but I'm reluctant to pay 21 million for him. 18. What do you think? I'm not playing 21 million for Fred. No, it's not happening. I don't understand how you get 21 million out of Fred. Right. Let's go to 19 just so we don't have to do the half. If they don't accept it, I ain't doing it. Bakayogo's getting rejected straight away because they're still sticking at 23. So I know if these don't budge that much, then it's not happening. Nah, it's not happening. I'm not signing Fred. Not for 21 million. Sod that. He is not worth 21 million. End negotiation. Not a chance is that happening. And Bakayoko, I'm not accepting 23.4, mate. It's not happening. Here we go. We've got an offer here for Jamal Lascelles. As if we are going to be selling him. Episode. Wait, hold on 2 seconds. There's an offer for Muto been put in from Besiktas. Do we really want to get rid of Muto? I don't think so. Not yet. And we've also got an offer for Federico Fernandez that we're definitely not going to accept because he played well up until the point he gave the ball away in the last game. So we'll get rid of you. Obviously that's complete, and that we've just all dealt with as well. But that is where we will end today's episode. If you have enjoyed, please leave a like. Please leave a like. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.